friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
Black beans sticking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and no win tour. For your little nice, I pay the whole bill for your little nice. I do my little jig for your little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for your little nice.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. That's the veteran Justin Tucker, ready to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple. They put Wilson in motion. Murray going to give this up on a pop pass. And a to be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They put Ryman in motion. On first down, it's Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. James Pierce in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Second down, Murray. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
On 3rd down, it's Ewers. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. Pickup of 46 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Now Murray on 1st down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. James Pierce. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And on third down, that ball is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up from the 39. Here's a first and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He's got space inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw that.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. On first down, Murray. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Arizona.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. First and 10. gun, it's Murray. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Murray now on second down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision.
And he will get into the end zone. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point try, 4th time. And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ewers now. He'll throw on 1st down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
A 2nd down throw for Ewers. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and short, it's Ewers. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Ewers again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
To the air once more is Ewers. That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing again is Ewers. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They go play action with Ewers. He's carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
That was a great defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
That's Jones in motion. On play action, Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. Here's 2nd and 2. That's Harrison in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he'll take this one in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals move back to within one. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, Ewers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Josh Sweat in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36. sideline, past the 40. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. A pickup of 44 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. To the pylon, he's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Track at 60. Ready?
First down throw for Ewers. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. A play fake, and now it's Ewers. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Ewers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And he pulled it left. No good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, here's Ewers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That's David Collins on the stop.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Go! Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Cardinal, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, here's Ewers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Whoa! Inside the 35. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 53 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
He'll step up and run. And the Cardinals are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he will dive into the end zone. James Conner. Touchdown, Cardinals. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Beautifully designed and executed zone read. That defensive end, he is caught in a bind. Does he take the running back or does he take the quarterback? In this case, he goes down hard on the handoff. Simple pull read. Quarterback keeps it around the edge. Easy 2.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
fake. Ewers. Now, deep ball for London. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That's the score. Cardinals 28, Falcons 21.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd down. Murray. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That one caught by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Murray now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Murray to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals line up for a punt.
Stout in punt formation.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. He's got it to the 14-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down.
1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Take over.
They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
What's another on the stop? A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
2nd and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. He works free, right side. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Jones now on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Still on his feet. He's got a full head of steam. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Okay, 3. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Here we go. Here we go. Set Cougar 19.
1st and 10 for Ewers. Going right sideline and complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 29.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and 10.
19. 19. Quick, Cowboy 80.
Throwing now. Ewers. Quickly out wide. He'll get it to London. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Dragons. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Ewers. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
All ready. Come on. Set. Set, go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Hawk, set, go.
Throwing is Ewers. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
19 Lions. 18 Lions. Cougar 19.
Now Ewers. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 8. Now an option here, left side, and he'll give it up on the pitch.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that third down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
This will be returned to the other side of midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
On the double.
This is first and 10.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They go play action with Ewers. He's Gonna air this one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Ewers again. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That's going to be caught. He's got room to roam. 24-yard pickup as they convert on fourth down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Look at this. They're going to go for 2 here. It quite possibly could mean a trip to the Super Bowl.
15, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To the air once more is Ewers. That is incomplete. Give them credit. They were going for the win, but it remains a 1-point deficit. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Backed up to the 3, it's 2nd and goal. Down to a knee here, and cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl.